Hey everyone, welcome to How Talks with Bokz. My name is Bokz and I like to talk about health on this channel. So today I want to briefly talk to you guys about stroke, which is primarily caused by metabolic syndrome and stress. Alright guys, this is a continuation of last week's video on cardiovascular diseases, so please do click the link if you have not seen that video. And yeah, let's get into this video and see more about stroke. Stroke is known as cerebrovascular accident, or CVA. So cerebro is the brain, mainly the big bulk part of the brain known as the cerebrum. Vascular is the blood vessels that supply nutrients and oxygen to that part of the brain. And an accident is, something that was not supposed to happen but ended up happening anyway. So cerebrovascular accident is when, or stroke is when, the blood vessels supplying oxygen and nutrients to the cerebrum or other parts of the brain become blocked by a form of a blood clot in that small vessel, right? And when that happens, then there's lack of oxygen and nutrients to parts of the brain, causing death in the tissue, in the brain tissue itself, and thus a stroke. Okay, there are three different types of stroke. The first one is a transient ischemic attack. The transient ischemic attack or ischemic stroke is when you have that blood clot that blocks part of the brain, and then throughout the day or a few hours, the clot clears on its own and you regain your function. The next is an ischemic attack or ischemic stroke, and this is a major stroke. This is when you have that blood clot that is stuck in the vessel and death of the brain tissue that just keeps on happening throughout. Like that clot just does not go away, or that blockage does not go away on its own. And then lastly, you have a hemorrhagic stroke. This is when you have your blood vessel that ruptures or tears and causes blood to seep out of the blood vessel, and it damages the brain tissue and its surrounding areas. Generally, a stroke would affect one side of the body, especially if it is in that big part of the brain. You can get strokes in other parts of the brain, which may affect both sides of the body, so causing full paralysis instead of paralysis to one side. Alright, so if it's in the right side, you'll get the symptoms on the left side of the body. So you have general symptoms being paralysis, generally to one side of the body, speech difficulties, swallowing difficulties, visual difficulties, general changes in behavior, anything that affects the side depending on where the stroke is specifically, or the other side depending on where the stroke is. Okay, now with stroke, it is very, very, very important to act fast. The reason why is because the longer you take to act and get to the emergency room, the more damage is happening to the brain that can then be a full-time permanent damage. So the acronym FAST stands for the F going for face, where if you feel like you're having a stroke or someone may be having a stroke, look at the face generally because it affects one side. So what you'd ask them to do is to smile. If they're smiling and one side of the face is not reacting to that smile, so it's staying drooping, but the other side is smiling nice and bright, then could be a sign of a stroke. The other one, the A, is for arms. What you do is ask them to raise their arms up. What you see is if they're having a stroke is that one arm will raise but might not raise at all, and might not get to the same height as the other arm. And then the S is for speech. You can ask them to talk, ask them what their name is, what the date is, anything like that, and they might have a slurred speech or struggle to form the sentences that they're trying to make. And then the T is for time. So the quicker you act, the less severe the stroke may be, as soon as the doctors can get to flushing out that blood clot. Alright guys, that is it for today. I hope you have a lovely rest of the week. Happy to see you guys again. I'm obviously very cold. I don't know what's happening to the weather in South Africa, but I feel like we did not experience autumn and went straight to winter because I'm freezing my ass off, and that's why I'm wearing jerseys and just blanketing up. So I hope all of you guys are also keeping safe, and if you're in the northern hemisphere, that you're enjoying your spring and summer to come. If you want to learn more about stroke, do message me on my Facebook page, Reignite Health, where I'll contact you, and then we can set up a meeting for me to teach you more about stroke and how it may affect you or others around you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share, do the full thing, and yeah, hop on board, learn more about health with everyone else. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you soon. Bye. Sorry, allergies. But thanks guys for watching. If you want to see more videos, do click on one of them over here, or if you want to see my channel, do click on the little round thingy at the bottom of this page thing. Alright guys, I will definitely see you soon with a new video about my life, my journey, or health condition. Enjoy, hop on board, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.